Hi everyone, I'm making this video in October, and October is National Disability Employment Awareness Month. Hiring people with disabilities is very simple and beneficial for all parties involved. In this video, I will talk about 7 steps employers can take to make their workplace more inclusive. Step number 1, hire people with disabilities. To be considered inclusive, your organization needs to hire a person with a disability. It needs to identify and remove physical, attitudinal, and communicational barriers. You have to know that the law prohibits employers from discriminating against qualified individuals with disabilities in all aspects of employment. Nowadays, the move to remote work offers new opportunities to people with disabilities to attain greater productivity. The virtual employment ecosystem allows people with disabilities to access jobs, provides networking opportunities, and furthers their job-related goals. Step number 2, have a universal employment application. And what do I mean by that? To hire a person with a disability, organization must have a universal employment system to accommodate everyone. A posted job description should be universally designed to accommodate those with reading and hearing difficulties. For example, applying to a job should be accessible to people who have difficulties using a mouse or clicking on small links. Step number 3, with employees, you have to work with employees on an individual basis. We can't look at inclusion as a binary representation that can be turned on or off. It requires intentionality, focus, and performance metrics. It is essential to make the extra effort for people with disabilities. Inclusion is about engaging everyone. It's about all of us. Don't judge the individual's ability based on their limitations. You have to stop deciding what people with disabilities can and cannot do. Don't try to find people with disabilities that fit in your existing structure. You have to change your structure to suit a person with a disability. You don't have to go and change your company policies. It's specific to individual cases. Look at the person, look at the function, and look at the job they are to be in. Look at the challenge they have and see if you can minimize the barrier. That is considered a reasonable accommodation. Now, step number 4, treat employees with disabilities as equals. Often society has a very low benchmark for people with disabilities because all they see is their limitations. Suppose you have a low benchmark in the workplace. In that case, you don't see the value the person with a disability adds to your organization. Have the same expectations for people with and without disability, and focus on seeing the value they bring. Step number 5, leverage technology to empower your employees. People with disabilities can work just like their peers as long as they are qualified to do the job. They need opportunities and accommodations. Many innovative tools out there can help people with disabilities perform their job better and more comfortably. Use them. Technologies like Ubiduo and real-time captioning, or CART, can help deaf or hard-hearing people access content delivered by spoken words and sounds. Step number 6, promote inclusion in your company culture. I suggest setting a goal to hire, retain, and advance a diverse workforce. Yes, disability is just diversity. Address employee engagement problems among underrepresented employee groups. Provide a safe environment for workers to voice their concerns and feel comfortable bringing their full selves to work. Meet regularly to review organizational feedback, address challenges, and most importantly, deliver messages about their work to their seniors and the C-suite. Step number 7, and our final step, hire consultants to help with the implementation of an inclusive culture. It's always a good idea to have consultants help you set up a more inclusive workplace. The Work Opportunity Tax Credit, WOTC, is a federal tax credit available to employers for hiring individuals from certain targeted groups who have consistently faced significant employment barriers. WOTC joins other workforce programs that incentivize workplace diversity and facilitate access to good jobs for American workers. Businesses accommodating people with disabilities may qualify for some tax credits and deductions. It's what we do. Let us help you. It makes good business sense to be more inclusive. I hope you will implement these 7 steps to making your workplace more inclusive. Thank you.